Hey everybody, it's Lance the Lush back in the laboratory, and now it's time for week number 2 of my homebrewing project of the Gettho American Light Ale. Now you really can't see it, I'm going to step around here. Okay, let everybody know it's not infected. I know that for a fact, but I think it got skunked because over the week I've been monitoring it, and it got really dark, but being a partial mash, I think I'll be okay. Now, I wanted to show off the Fermentasaurus because an issue popped up. I wanted to show you here. Ow. Down here at the bottom, it did collect, but some sediment here. Now, this is 5.5 gallons of beer. So what we're going to do, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do, I got to pitch that and figure out a way to get the rest of it. Now, the worst thing I'm going to do, I'll make sure that the thing is closed. I'll untie this. And hopefully this is closed. Now let everybody know I am not going to harvest this yeast. Because like I said, this is what the yeast looks like here. It really did a really good job getting most of it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take it, dump this out. I'm not going to rinse it out just yet because I don't want to contaminate anything. We're going to screw this right back on. And we're going to see if any of this drops. Now, there's a reason why I got a fast ferment. And a lot of homebrewers will tell you the exact same thing. They don't want to secondary their beer. Now, I do plan on doing a beer, if not this week, but next week. I haven't decided which day I'm going to do it just yet. So keep that in mind when I do this. So what I'll do is, I'll reopen it and do it from this side so you see exactly what's going to happen. We'll do it from this side, open it back up, and that was my biggest fear. Okay, it's starting to come down now. Now here I got some options. Now it's going down, but not very quick. And this was my biggest fear in all this, that it's going to take forever to do this. So what I'm thinking is, do I let it sit? Do I let it go? What do I do? Well, I don't want to shake it. So what I'll do is, we'll do this, and this is my biggest fear in all this. Because I know full well, if I do it this way, it's going to make a mess. So I might have to here. What I'll do is, and I don't want to do this, and this is the one big pet peeve I do have with this Fermentasaurus. Using Easy Clean here. My big pet peeve is, this stand isn't tall enough. Period. It's not. What we're going to do is, we're going to open it up, and it might have did the trick without me doing anything. I knew that was going to happen. What we're going to do, we're going to tighten this up, reopen it, and there we go. So we're going to do the close open method, it looks like. There we go. That's all yeast, folks. Going all the way down to the bottom. And that's what I was hoping for. We're going to open this up. And there's a reason why. We're going to do it this twofold right now. As you can tell, the yeast is definitely going down now. It's coming down to the bottom. So it's definitely resting. So what I'm thinking is I still might have to secondary this. Just to get all the yeast out. But the big issue is I don't want to use all my beer. But I want to show you exactly what I'm doing here. Now, if I do secondary it, it's starting to clear now. If I do secondary this, I got options. I can secondary directly into a keg. I got a carboy I can secondary in, even I really don't want to, but I might have to in this case. And that's totally okay just to get the brew to clear. So I definitely got options as far as that. But like I said, we'll see. It is going down. So what I might do is now, but I wanted to show you this step in week 2. So if I secondary directly to a can, or into a, not can, directly to a keg, excuse me, it's going to be a couple of weeks. Now if I secondary to a carboy, it's going to be a few weeks. I mean, it just is what it is. I can't do a thing about it. So I wanted to get on here real quick this week and let everybody know what's going on with the Fermentasaurus and the process going on right now. Well, Lush fans, in a couple of weeks, I'll have one of my final videos on this. But we're going to work on this, see how much this yeast I can get out before I decide which way I'm going to go. But stay tuned for the next edition of Lance's Laboratory.